All right, we're back. We're in the shop. We're getting ready. Baja 500 prep is going down right now. Figured to show you guys inside the shop. We're a couple weeks out. I'm getting ready to head down pre-running. So today we're gonna go do a quick systems check on the Prerunner. We haven't ran this thing since King of the Hammers. We did a lot of changes, getting it ready for the 500. Some stuff up front, and then just some creature comfort things, fixing like hood mounts, adding some light bars, fixing a ton of little stuff inside. But overall, I mean, we're slowly working out all the bugs of this thing. The Megazilla was a huge change for this that we threw at it at the Baja 1000. It was kind of last minute. So yeah, today we're gonna go run it on some of my local mountain trails. I kind of ran this one the other day in my Razor, so I figured we'll go rip it up. It's perfect for this thing. Get this thing hot, put it through its paces. But yeah, let's jump in and go cruise this thing. As far as we can make it. The snow lines, as you can see right here, we kind of started hitting the snow, and two-wheel drive, 7,000 pounds, 8,000 pounds, usually doesn't end well in the snow. I found out the hard way the other day, even in my Raptor. I went and buried it, actually a couple weeks ago when the snow line was lower here. But yeah, I was actually just up here the other day in my Razor. It's a pretty sweet little area. I kept pushing through the snow on my Razor, but didn't make it much farther. But this is it's pretty cool, like literally 15 minutes from my house. I dig this. But the old Prerunner, she's running good so far. The high altitude stuff's just tough on this thing. Like, it runs good, but you can just tell it doesn't like, the air's thin up here. We're probably 7,000 feet, I think, up here. So like, this thing's naturally aspirated, so it wants air. It doesn't have a turbo, it doesn't have a supercharger forcing air, so she's gasping a little like we do, but so it's good for us testing, because if it can run the paces here, I mean, that means down in Mexico at sea level, it's gonna be happy. But overall, pretty happy. Like, the temps and everything seem to be good. I don't know, you see anything wrong with it? Yeah, we need to paint the wheels on it. I want to paint the wheels black. Sitting here, especially in the snow, you're like, this thing needs black wheels.
8,515 feet right here.
8,500? Dang, yeah. So now, yeah, you see why it's pissed? Well, you said 5% every 1,000 feet. So, yeah, what, 35% down? Right? Am I doing math right? Yeah, math. I mean, I feel like if you try to run at all up here, you're like, this is brutal. On the other side of this mountain, like over this way is where I ride my moto a lot. But one of these peaks, like right here, that doesn't look like high, is 10,000 feet. Dude, I'm excited for summer. So excited. Since our winter was absolute crap. You can see there's snowmobile tracks. That shows you like how we didn't actually have that much snow, because the tracks are still showing and it's only 2 foot deep, 1.5 foot deep. So, all right, let's keep rolling.
I think we'll just cut the rest of that hood off and then put a piece of aluminum in there so it doesn't wobble too. Next time.
Oh, yeah. It's doing better though, because before it kept those pins would kind of pop and shift, like how the indents were, because they weren't that good.
Yeah.
And then it would like
it would kind of sit crooked and vibrate at times. So it seems to be doing better. Oh,
Holy crap.
we just smoked. Dude, good thing we weren't ripping. Just accidentally smoke a herd of sheep. What do you call it? Is it a herd?
A herd of sheep?
A group?
Well, there's the sheep herder.
All right, so just thing ran good. Pretty happy with it. We made a few changes, a few things on the tune. This thing was just on the dyno a couple days ago. So happy with it. Overall, yeah, trying a few things. We're just having a real bad glare in the front. It's always been like that. So we added a bunch of tint. It didn't really seem to help a ton. I really think we got to do like kind of the ghetto carpet on the dash, but it's just one of those things I've been putting off. So besides that, overall the truck looks good. I don't know how many miles we put on it, but probably about an hour runtime, which is good. A lot of times we're like so rushed, we don't get to put much time in it, and then all of a sudden we're like, I get down to Mexico and little things pop up. So the guys are gonna tear into this right now and we'll like make sure. But I figured I'd show you a little. The shop is in full production at the moment. It's a little messy. Trophy truck goes, today's Friday. On Tuesday morning, we head down to test in Jean, so we'll go on the dyno and then go on, then we'll go run 2 days of testing. But overall, kind of the standard deal. We made a few changes. For the most part, I can't tell you those changes, but makes her go faster for sure. But we can keep walking. Lots of stuff, a lot of moving parts at the moment. It's kind of that time of the year where there's just stuff going on. Summer's coming, so we're doing a lot of landscaping. Got the Expedition. We've been driving the Expedition. We're doing a ton of live stream testing on that thing right now. But Bronco, we'll get into that later, but let's keep walking. This is really where all the chaos is. I figured I'd show you kind of what goes into, obviously we always see the pre-run truck down there doing our vlogs and whatnot, but right now it's kind of in full prep. As you can see, there's kind of stuff everywhere. The truck's getting prepped. We're making sure all the tools, all the food is getting restocked. So come over here. This is kind of show you what the food looks like. So I just filled the cooler. Which there was stuff everywhere here this morning. I've been kind of condensing it, but just it's almost $900 worth of food to try to get us through the 2 weeks with all of us. But kind of a cool story, cool thing we're doing right now, because we've always ran off generators here. The cooler was always running off a battery, but now I added a second battery. We're adding a better charger. So when the truck's running, it's gonna be charging these lithium. So 2 lithium, these orange tops, the deep cycles. So I'm pretty excited about that because now we're gonna have, what is it? I always forget, yeah, 150. So now we have 300 amp hours to run our cooler all the time. And then we're putting a big inverter in. We can run the microwave, the coffee maker, kind of all that stuff without ever having to start the generator. So really excited for this. We're kind of mounting it all permanently. This has been on the list for a while. It's just one of those things, it's a pain. And then another pain why I haven't been doing it is because I have to reorganize all my food. I kind of had my food set up, but yeah, it's a mess right now, but a lot of moving parts. So yeah, that's all. That's a wrap. That's kind of show you guys what's happening at the shop currently before we head to the Baja 500. I leave on Tuesday, so it's gay time. We gotta finish this thing like now. But like, subscribe, comment below what you want to see.